So what is an arpeggio? All an arpeggio is the notes from a chord played one after the other. So for example, a chord has all the notes played at the same time, which create the actual sound of a chord, right? Now an arpeggio is when we take those notes out of the chord and play them one after the other in succession. So it would sound like this. So the way I like to think of it is I think of a chord as like a sandwich with all the ingredients in it, right? And then the arpeggio is if you had all of your ingredients to make your sandwich laid out in front of you. You can see your bread, your lettuce, tomato, etc. So let's take a look at how to play our G major arpeggio. We're gonna start with our middle finger on the low E string 3rd fret on the root G. Now next we're gonna go to the A string 2nd fret with our pointer finger here. That's B, or the 3rd of our chord. Now with your ring finger, reach all the way up to the 5th fret of that A string. That's the 5th of our chord, also known as D. And then behind that, we're gonna finish it off with our pinky on the D string 5th fret. That's giving us our root G one more time, an octave higher. So putting that all together, it should sound like this. And that's our G major arpeggio. Now let's take a look at G minor arpeggio. So the only difference between major and minor is the 2nd note we play, which is also known as the 3rd of the chord, is gonna be 1/2 step lower. So when we go to play our G minor arpeggio, we're gonna start with our pointer finger this time on the low E string 3rd fret on G. Now we're gonna reach up with our pinky to the 6th fret. This is B flat, or our minor 3rd. Now we're gonna go to the A string 5th fret with our middle finger. There's our 5th, or D, and we're gonna end with our ring finger on the 5th fret of the D string. So that all together should sound like this. Arpeggios are a fantastic ear training exercise because they really let you hear what's going on inside of each chord. You can also use arpeggios for melodies, for riffs, and a whole bunch of other musical ideas.